Hello fellow Minecrafters, I'm going to show you how to make this door after I stop the rain. Okay, this door completely invisible on the outside, apart from the button. You can also open it from the inside like that. There's no redstone circuitry in the way like all the other people's doors have, but you have to go either down or no, just down if you're going to hide all the circuitry. Okay, so basically the switch inside opens and closes it, keeps it open, and the button on the outside. You can actually remove the button and run away, whatever, so no one knows where you've placed it. But so long as you remember where to put the button, which is not there, you could put a flower or something to mark the place. I don't know. Start off with 4 pistons like that. Another 2 here, and 2 blocks. Place a couple of blocks behind like that, so it's halfway, and put some redstone repeaters things on there. And you see when that's powered, it pushes them both out. If you just put that on the floor, it only powers the bottom one. So in order to get the top and the bottom powered, you need to have it positioned like that on the block, which, unless you have one on the bottom and another one up like that, but it's just more convenient doing it that way. So you could also just power both like that to open them, but it's harder, it's less convenient. So we're going to do this. You can rig those up together so they come out together at the same time. I'll just show you. So they all come out. Pushes the pistons out there as well. Take it off, and because they're sticky pistons, they pull them back in. If they're not sticky pistons, the blocks will stay pushed out. So in order to get the blocks to come towards us so it fills the gap, I'll just build a little archway where it's going to be the doorway. Okay, so that's our entrance. I'm only making one side at the moment. When this piston pushes out, it then needs to receive power, so you can't put the repeater here, it has to go here, and it can also travel through one block, so it helps hide the redstone stuff when you're walking in and you don't want to see it really. So I'll power that. You can see it push that into there. So the ladder's pushing that out, and those pushing those 2 out. In order to get this to be pulled back, this one needs to be retracted first, because it can't get pulled over whilst it's extended out. So to do that, we have this set to no delay, and these we set to max delay. That way, when you push the button, it will run power to this piston here, which goes here first. Yeah, because they're going to be extended first. So when it receives power, it receives current and pulls it back in first before this one starts pulling it back that way. I'll show you, I'll set the button up. you're going to want your button so you don't have to show the redstone. I like to put it under the button on the lower level so you can hide the redstone under the ground. So you put that there, get a block, place it there with a button on it. That way you see it turns it on. Okay, in order to get the pistons out to start off with, we need to invert the current so that it's always on. In order to do that, we put a block there and a redstone torch there. That it turns an off current to an on current. It has to be on the side of a block. Can't be on the top. Okay, so now they're all out. I'm a bit laggy, so it's not working perfectly. That's it pretty much. Push the button, go back. It's basically button, inverts it. Which these are on max delay, and this is on no delay. And to put a switch on the inside, I'll make the other side and show you. So you're just going to do exactly the same but opposite. So I'm going to want 4 pistons, yeah, because they're not extended. I'm planning on when they extend, they're going to stick and take them. So again, these are on max delay. And I will yeah, I need to do this as well. See, this redstone can actually travel through one block before it powers one of them. It can't travel through 2. You can have no block there and it will power it directly, but you don't want to see the redstone stuff once it's withdrawn back. God, lagging. Right, so now that's extended, but the bottom one hasn't. It will. Jesus, what's going on? It's not sticking. Yeah, this lag's killing me. But oh my god. I'll move this switch. So I'm going to just track these. Now it's all pulled back. So then you can dig your little passageway down. Oh my god. So I'm going to put the button here, and I'm going to want a switch somewhere to turn it off from the inside. So I'll put the lever here. And I'm going to want it connected to my redstone stuff. So just run that down there to where the button is going to be. So we want the redstone directly underneath the block with the button on. Not that redstone. And you see the lever down there is right behind this block, which will power that as well. So when either one is on, it's going to turn this on. Just going to invert the current now, so it's always on. So they're always extended. See now an off to an on current just because I put a redstone torch on the side like that. Because the current will only travel a certain amount of blocks, you'll need to put another repeater in. But I don't want it there because it will delay the effect of the current on this a little bit more. I want them to all travel at the same time. I'm going to have to put one in before there. Okay, so now that's going to travel a bit further, but still not going to there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to split it off here. Run it to this first, and then I'll have, see, it's still not going there, so I need another one to carry it on. I'm going to have another repeater carrying the current from this one to this side, and also on the opposite side. The arrow on this has to be facing the direction you want the current to be flowing, otherwise it won't work. If I place it that way, it doesn't work. So it needs to be that way. So now those two, that's going to set the same delay as that one to push both those pistons, both sides of the pistons. That didn't work because I've short-circuited it. Okay. And there you have it. Your hidden doorway, which you can use any blocks with, apart from the ones the pistons don't use. And you can cover it all up. Whatever, and you build it in your side of your mountain or whatever. And I've just blocked off the, you got to make sure you don't, you see that where that travels down, you can't have a block there because it stops this current, so I have to run it that way. So it goes down there now, so when I put a block there, it still can run down there. And the switch holds it open like that. And there you have it. If you have any questions or requests, just ask and like the video, and I'll try and make more explained things to help you out.